Hosted by you/TW Gym Help 12312. I, 41M, go to the gym early in the morning around 5:30 a.m. There are generally very few people at the gym at that time. There is a girl, early 20s, who also comes to the gym at the same time. We always say hello to each other and have small talk between our sets. She comes in early because the gym is empty, and she likes to record herself working out as she wants to be a fitness influencer or something. She seems dedicated, and we have known each other for at least a year. This morning, as I was working out, she came to me and asked for help. She was very excited and told me that she wanted to go for a PR on barbell squat. She asked me if I could spot her as she was not confident she could do it alone. I said okay, as this is not the most uncommon thing. For those unfamiliar, this is an exercise where you carry a barbell with weights on your back and perform a squat. The spotter has to stand behind the person and support them in case they fail to get up. As she was getting ready, I saw her phone in the corner and asked her if I could be off camera or if she could stop recording. She said she really wanted to record herself doing it and assured me I would look good on camera. I told her that I really did not want to be on camera, as my wife or coworkers might see the video if she posts it online, which might not look good for me. Another reason I did not tell her was that she was wearing a very revealing outfit, and I really did not feel comfortable being recorded standing behind her. She promised me that she would record it for herself and not post the video. However, I just did not want to be recorded. I told her that I felt really uncomfortable and that if she waited for 30 minutes, one of the trainers might be able to help her. She became really upset and asked me why I was making the situation weird. She accused me of sexualizing her and asked if I would have acted the same way if she were a man. I felt she had a point, as I have done it for other people. I told her that I would be okay doing it, but I just didn't want to be recorded. She then went on a rant about me body shaming her and being uncomfortable with her perfectly fine outfit. I felt bad that I upset her, as she was just trying to work out. I have also asked people to spot me in the past, and people always help. However, I just did not want to be recorded. Am I the jerk for refusing to spot her because she was recording it? I don't want her to feel that it was because of her clothes or because she is a girl. However, as a married man, I need to observe some boundaries and really don't want to be recorded in that way with a girl half my age. I am also worried that she recorded our whole conversation and may post it online. I do not know what I should do in this situation and I'm a bit worried. Commenter. Not the jerk. People who are saying otherwise aren't familiar with lifting. If she reached failure, it would absolutely look bad on you because people don't understand what spotting and having to assist with squats looks like. Ops response. That was exactly what went through my mind. Plus, who knows what commentary someone could put on top of those videos to make them go viral. Update 1. I did not think it would blow up so much that my wife would come across the story on TikTok. What happened next was pretty unexpected, and my life is a bit absurd right now. I was worried that she would post our conversation about me refusing her help online and portray me as the bad guy. I told my wife about the conversation, and she mentioned that she had seen posts where young girls had nasty voiceovers and make men my age look like creeps for views. My wife advised me to complain to the gym management about her recording me without my consent, just to get ahead of things. When I went to the gym the next week, I saw her again. I tried to keep my distance, but she kept smiling at me. As I finished my sets, she came to me and asked if we could talk. She wanted to apologize for her behavior the previous day and admitted it was wrong of her to assume I would be okay with her recording me. It was a pleasant surprise, as I was not expecting that. I told her that it was okay and that I just don't like to be recorded in general. She followed me outside and continued the conversation. She asked me how long I had been working out and if I could advise her on her form. I told her that there are some really good personal trainers at the gym I could recommend, but she said she is unemployed and cannot afford them. She offered to buy me a coffee if I could give her some pointers. At this point, I felt I was just being rude, so I told her sure, and we went to a nearby coffee shop. Her name is Haley. She graduated last year, moved back to her mom's house, and is looking for a job. She mentioned that she was very chubby last year and wants to look like the TikTok fitness models, so she is trying hard to get in shape. We had a nice conversation, and I was able to help her with some of her questions. She already knew my name and asked me if my wife would be okay if she followed me on Instagram. I told her that the main purpose of that account is for my wife to spy on my friends' lives, so I generally don't use it. She then asked me if I use Snapchat, and I had to remind her that I am twice her age. This is where it got crazy. When I came home, I told my wife about what happened. My wife loves her reels and TikTok and wanted to see if Haley ever posted the video from the previous week. I only knew her first name and how she looked, so I told my wife about it. When I came back from work in the evening, my wife was already home, sitting on the sofa, grinning ear to ear, and told me to immediately sit next to her. Apparently, this girl had been posting about me and calling me her gym crush for the last 2 months. My face is blurred out in all the videos. A lot of the videos were of her sitting in her car every morning and making up completely fictional romantic stories about our interactions. Each video had over 100 likes, which my wife says is not a lot, but it still feels like a lot. She had posted some videos of us just passing each other and smiling, or our conversation where I was telling her to stop recording, with a voiceover about how I approached her in the gym and complimented her body. There was a video from that morning of her coming to me while I was packing up, with her saying how I asked her out for coffee. She is just making up fictional romantic stories to get likes, and people were commenting and cheering for her. There were also other videos of her working out and posing in the gym locker room. My wife was laughing uncontrollably about how big of a sucker I am and how I am internet famous now. I told her this needs to stop, but my wife insisted that she is too invested in the drama now and wants to see what happens next. She said that this girl is really young and just trying to establish herself and get more followers. Plus, she has not done anything inappropriate and is not showing my face in the videos. My wife just wants me to play along and see what crazy Haley does next. So, for the last 2 weeks, I've been going to the gym and talking to her every day. My wife keeps me updated on what story she has come up with for the day. We go for coffee every Wednesday, and I mentor her about nutrition and what she should focus on, to the best of my abilities. It's all a game for my wife, and I do want Haley to succeed as long as she does not cross a line. However, the whole thing feels really crazy, and I am too old to deal with this. I am not sure how long I can keep up with the act. Her behavior seems innocent, but I am getting a bit uncomfortable with the whole situation now. Commenter. Man, I need the wife's confidence pills. My husband and I are very happily married, but there's no way I'd willingly agree, let alone encourage, my husband to chat up a 22-year-old gym girl in revealing outfits daily. Much less attend weekly coffee dates. This is insanity, and someone is going to get hurt. Commenter's response. Oh, the wife doesn't take confidence pills, it's a side effect of her idiocy pills. The husband is a victim of stalking, and the wife encourages it. The moment the girl got mad at him for having a boundary of not wanting to be filmed, it was no longer in the safe area.